Hello everybody, this is Liz from Treliz Yarns. I hand dye yarns and fibers from time to time, and I'm based in Greece, in Athens, and I live with my crazy boxer dog, the Kind, and since a couple of weeks, actually a week, not even a couple of weeks, we have a new baby joining us, and her name is Sushi. So I'm still in the moment having allergy reactions to sushi. So we are, in trial still. I hope I'll get used to her denture. I'm taking my pills. I started again taking pills for allergies, but still I have some reactions, skin reactions to her. That sometimes they just go away very, like after 5 minutes, but other times are a bit more serious. So we'll see. We'll try to make it work, and but hopefully, she'll be a part of the family. So I wanted to do a video between travels. I've been traveling since end of June until last week. And that's why I didn't do lots of, videos. So I'm really sorry that I was out. And since I came back late at night last Tuesday, today was Sunday, I wanted to record, but there was lots of things to prepare and do, while I was away. And then I had a bit more energy, but sushi happens, allergy happens, Decline is doing better than what she was, but she had a urine infection while I was away, and one of her eyes, her cornea, is getting really blurry. So on Monday, tomorrow, we're going to the vet, and hopefully things aren't gonna be serious. I think I'm quite dreading, what's going on, but we'll see. So having Sushi, I think she doesn't really, mind. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about cats, and Sushi is a bit scared still of her. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, so end of June I was traveling. I can say where, why, and all that. I can only say that it was something very exciting. I can wait to talk about it with you in a few months, hopefully, and really, really excited. I'm also trying to design a new design, and it's been taking a bit of my time. I have to say that I've been very tired physically and mentally the last couple of months, and that's been also, quite challenging, but I always think that's also part of the process and of us evolving as, personalities, persons, and all that. But so sorry for being away, but I swear I do prepare lots of fun things for you guys. Also, I went in the beginning of July in France for Le Fil de la Manche, which is a festival in Normandy, so in the northern part of France. And it used to be on another side. Well, it was before COVID, and now the first edition after COVID was in another place, nearer Rouen. It was really nice to be there, to see people from the northern part of France. Of course, I have many friends there that I call family. I have my fiber mom, Cécile. I also saw a bit Nathalie by night. Not so much as I would love to, but I'll see her pretty soon, so I'm very excited. Okay, Sushi, come here. Okay, sorry for that. She's coming and she's adjusting the lighting. I don't know what she's pushing with her little paws. She's a feisty one. Yes.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it feels like months. Been gone for a year, only know like
And it
once.
was really, really great. There was lots of people. The weather was quite nice, even if it rained on Saturday morning. But it was really great. I have to say the biggest thank you to Catherine and Francois, who gave me a roof under their house, and Julie, their daughter, and of course Cécile, who used to own La Cabane Tricoté. That was my first shop that she was retailing my yarns. So, you know, seeing like really old friends and making new acquaintances was really awesome. It was really nice also to see Isabella Kramer. I hadn't seen her for a while, and so we chatted a bit, and that's always, you know, nice to talk with designers. And of course, got some time to see also Francesco from Dark Omen Yarns. If you don't know him, just go and check him out. He's like really cool. I have already talked about him and our shenanigans on other places. So it was really, really cool. So I got a few purchases in at the festival, and are you ready to see them? Okay, Sushi, please. Yes, I know you want to play, but we need to do also some work to get you feed. Okay, so my first purchase was from the stand right next to me, which is Bobine de Fil Aiguille. I will put, no, Sushi. I will put their Instagrams down below. And I got this bag. And really, I do have many project bags, but I don't have a green one. Okay, she's looking at the screen of things moving and she's playing with that. Okay, Sushi. Okay, that's gonna be bad. Okay, now you're gonna see the weapon. So this is just water. And when she sees the bottle, she just goes off because she knows there's water, you know, and if I just do it, like, even on the other side, she goes, oh, wait, again, now she's there. And sometimes she's chasing the water, so it's funny. Anyways, so this beautiful bag from Bobine Fil Aiguille, I really like it. It has just very simple, you know, separated compartments. It's a basic bag, but I love, you know, how big it is. And I loved the beautiful fabric, I have to say. And I love that even when it's closed, you have this handle, you know, if you want to just keep knitting and walking, it's very handy. So I got this, and it was really a cute, you know, purchase, and I loved talking with her while we had some time. Then I purchased something just to cast on that day, on Sunday, because it was a more quiet day as usual. The second day of the festival is more quiet, and I didn't have my knitting with me. Actually, it was either bringing my my new design, which I can share, and the second one was my mystery knit along of Sosu knits. And I couldn't knit more of that because I didn't got with me all the 4 colors. So, you know, I was in a rut, I was stuck. So I just so it was caked by hand. And it is a skein from Laine de Mout. So Laine de Mout. They're based in Brittany, in France. Sorry for my ugly nails. That's a dyeing process in your hands there. So it's Laine de Mout, and I wanted to try her self-striping yarn because I wanted to do a handband. And I also, with the scraps, because a handband doesn't take a lot of yarn, I said, I could do a sock. So this is the Franco colorway. As you can see, I've done only one repeat. This is a light gray. It isn't so bluish as the camera shows. And there's the bowl. I have to say that I really like the colors, very pastel tones, which are quite, different than what I do. I'm not so sure, if I like that the stripes are so large, but also it's going to be a handband, and it's not going to be a sock, and I only have 30 something stitches on. So if it was a sock, the stripe would be smaller, so I think I would love that more. Yeah, but I love the colors, and it's 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon is my RS base, and it's very soft. I really like it. So this is the Franco colorway, and she told me that's the name of her brother. Yay! And it's so funny because I didn't even do it on purpose, but it matches my bag. Yeah, so it lives here. The other and last purchase, and I also purchased needles because of course I didn't have mine there. I'm sorry, I'm just, I'm just putting water, I'm spraying water next to Sushi because she's coming and she's agitating, the setup, which isn't at all professional, but okay, let's try and keep you, steady. So the other purchase that I did was related to my purchase that I had done to the last Fil de la Manche just before COVID. So it was April 2019. And back then the interpretation volume 6 was out, and I wanted to do the Understated sweater by Hohi, which is this one. And I fell in love with Ovis etc. Colorway, which is this one. But she had only 3 skeins, which normally would have been enough, but it is a sport base, so it's 80% wool and 20% rami, and it's approximately 300 meters for the 100 grams, and it's known superwash grown in America. And I thought this beautiful, medium gray with this light, medium to dark gray with this light turquoise would be like gorgeous in this simple sweater. So I had the 3 skeins that she had left, and I was always wanted, to cast on, and I would say, okay, I'll do my sleeves, long, because I love my sleeves long, and then I'll just go, and it's okay if it's gonna be cropped. But I would have liked it, to be like a regular size. So I was very excited that she was there. Of course, I didn't have those with me, but it was okay because she remembered what base I had gotten from her, which I remember too, that it was like the sport base. She didn't have this grayish with the turquoise, but she had a turquoise with white. So I decided to do, well, I'll take out the other skeins too. So I decided to take those 3 skeins for the body and sleeves, and this bluish for all the ribbing. And if I have to do the ribbing of the body a bit longer, I'll just do it. So I'm very, very excited about this. Yes, very excited. So now there's nothing, in our way to do this beautiful sweater. Yeah, where is it? I just have to show it again. Over here. Which is a pity that it's, in a dark gray, so you can't really see the details. But I'm very excited about this because it's finally gonna happen, and it's been there, and I've loved looking at those skeins, you know. And yeah, I'm super happy about it. I also wanted to say to you that if you have purchased a treliz bag, thank you very much for doing so. Unfortunately, I will not have them anymore. They are all sold out. I will have a couple of them at the Lyon Festival with some wallets, but I will no longer have them. If you're interested in having them, please do, follow and contact the maker of them. He's very nice. Don't be scared to send him a message. And he also have the same design with other silkscreen printed designs. And yeah, so please contact him from now on and not me. And yeah, because I had lots of requests. So now if you really want the treliz serigraphy, just ask him. Maybe he will be able to do it. I don't know his schedule, but otherwise he has many beautiful designs that you can choose from. Okay, just thank you very much. We both appreciate your enthusiasm and your messages, but I do not work for the bags and for that brand. So please, if you just want something, just go directly on his Instagram and send him a message. Thank you so much. I have worked on my Mystery Knit Along by Sosu. I've been until the fourth, I think, clue. I don't even remember, or the third. I've been really behind because of my travels, and that's what I have. And now that I've seen it finished, I have to say that it's really fun to knit, and I really like that there are small portions, but actually I'm realizing that I'm just on the half size of the shawl, and I don't really like shawls that are rectangular, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna finish it, and I'm actually thinking of ripping it out. Also, what I really wanted to do this summer was to do a lot of headbands and smaller projects for my head, because I'm going to be growing back my hair this fall, and it's gonna go crazy. I know that. And also I like cute handbands, and I'm cute with handbands, but I don't have them, so I want to do them. And it was also an idea to use yarns from my stash and all that. So I'm actually thinking of ripping it out, frog it, because I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to do it, and because I have to do my own design, and I'll have a very heavy dyeing schedule to prepare lots of things for the fall. So I think the most realistic decision is to frog it, which I'm a bit sad, but I think it's gonna be just sadder being half for I don't know how many time. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I will post, I will do a Ravelry thread of what I used as colors, so if people like this color combination can have it, or you can pre-order the colors, whatever you want. Talking about pre-orders, the shop has the pre-orders for the summer, so that means that they might take longer than usual because stockists are closing up, and they are longer also because stockists are closing up. So I was thinking, I have open pre-orders, and I was thinking to have them until the 23rd of July, but I'm gonna have them open until the 26th of July, which is my birthday. Yeah. And you can pre-order between 5 or 6 bases. I don't even remember, like there are lots of them. And you can pre-order whatever colorway you want. If by any chance there's a colorway that isn't listed, or you can find it, just send me an email and I will try to help you out with that. And yeah, or if there's a project and you want to know the colorways, just send me an email. I might not respond immediately, but it will always respond. And yeah, so they will be, the pre-orders will be up until the 26th of July, and then they will start to be dyed beginning of August and leaving the studio around the 10th to the 15th of August. That will depend of how many pre-orders I'll have, because sometimes, I might not have a lot, so they will just finish very quickly, preparations and all these things. Other times I have huge amounts, or sometimes the stockist, haven't sent them so promptly, so I'm waiting for the yarn to come. The good thing is that we're summer in Greece. So summer in Greece means that the yarn is drying pretty fast. Because other times that's also a stress factor for me. Usually they might take up to 2 days to dry, but in winter times or when we have lots of humidity, it might take longer. So yeah, but I think until mid-August, all the shipping of pre-orders will be done. If by any means there's a delay from my part, or for any reason, I will contact you and let you know about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm very happy to see you, to have taken the time to talk to you a bit. And yeah, so I will try to be more in contact of at least the headbands that I want to make. If you have any ideas of small projects for the head, just let me know. I'm really excited, and I not even shared the handbag pattern that I'm making. It's the Frida by Atelier Emilie Luis. I think she's on Ravelry. I will put everything down below. And it's the Frida headband, which is a free handband project pattern. I'm so sorry, I'm just thinking about my words. So thank you very much for joining me for this small episode. I hope you learned something, or not, that you got to discover a few things about my reading. Lots of people of you know that I'm reading The Wheel of Time. So The Wheel of Time is a book series by Robert Jordan. I am on my 4th now book. I have to say I was so happy because I had a good pace on my reading, but with all the traveling, I haven't done a lot of reading. And also in between, I think this is gonna be my summer read. Qiu Xiaolong is a Chinese, he's a Chinese writer, and I stumbled upon his books like many years ago. I don't know, might be 15 years ago. And he talks through us through Inspector Chen. And so you can, usually the stories are, different stories, different cases of the inspector. But it's very interesting because you learn about China nowadays, how it's worked, how it's corrupted, and it's really interesting. But the Inspector Chen is also an avid reader himself, and he translates books, so he's very poetic as well. And so, it's like very, I really love the way that those books are written. And I had all of them. And while I was talking with a friend, it's been a long time that I haven't read a police mystery or, whatever. And I would like to have a small book. And I said, you know, I really enjoyed Q Xiaolong's books. And she was like, oh, he released a new one. And I didn't knew about it. So I went with my niece because she also wanted some books for her birthday. And I got this one. I'm happy that it's not too big. Or, yeah, I wouldn't mind. But it's like, it's more realistic that I will, you know, get some reading. So I think, you know, it's okay. I can take a break from the big world of the Wheel of Time, and read something else. Well, usually I do have 2 or 3 books going together. And yeah, that's that. I also started sewing. So while I was in France, I got some fabric from Lille Weasel in Paris, and they also have some treliz there. So if you are in Paris and you want some treliz yarns, you go to Lille Weasel and get some color, because don't forget, color is power, fiber is our weapon. So really nice to catch up with you, and have fun knitting, creating, have wonderful summer vacation, and lots of kisses to you. Bye.